Happy Tea Tuesday. I was doing my nails and I thought maybe I should show you what I do. This is partially done. I haven't completely taken all the polish off, but I've gotten a lot of it off. And what I do is I always polish my nails with clear first and then the color. This way the nail bed stays white or pink instead of turning yellow. My nails are still got polish on, so then I take the clean one and I start with that one and clean off the nails. When I'm done with that, then I'll put the clear polish on. After I've washed my hands, to remove the old polish, washed my hands, and now I'm going to put this clear polish on first, and that way my nail beds don't turn yellow. If you've noticed, a lot of people's nail beds will turn yellow. Like a smoker's hands, their nails turn yellow. And so do people that wear polish. When you polish your nails after you've removed the polish and done everything, you start in the middle, you go to the edge again, go to the edge, and then you go across the tip. And that way it will seal it. When the clear polish is dry, then you add the color that you want to add, whatever color it is you want to add. I'm going to add red. And you do the same thing with polishing it. You will start in the middle, and then you go to the sides. Then you go across the tip. And if the color isn't dark enough, you do a second coat. Hi everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Today Jim just went out and got the mail, and I got some friend mail from Plush Bat Fan. And I slit the top just because I didn't want to ruin the pretty blue envelope. And inside it says Elmo loves birthdays, and it's an Elmo birthday card. Whoops. It says, and there's a note inside. It says, "Keep the rare Sesame Street Elmo birthday card for your wonderful souvenir. Have a nice month of November. Dream Big Production Plus Bat Fan." Thank you, and it's so cute. It's actually a cute little card.
That's cute.
And on the back it's got cut out finger puppet with dotted lines. So whoever gets this card could actually cut this part out if they wanted to and put it on their finger, and it would be a finger puppet. It's too bad it's not my birthday, but if you want to send me a birthday card, March is a good month. I was watching a lot of videos again today, but today I watched a lot of the people that I usually watch, and then I also watched the rest of the movie that I started yesterday because I didn't finish it. It was bedtime, and the movie was suggested to me by Lily Gazou, and it was called Ladies in Black, and it's a really good movie. It was kind of nice to watch that movie after watching all the scam things and the identity theft videos. Today,
Who were the ladies in black?
Who were the ladies in black? They were a group of women that worked in a really fancy dress store, and when they got to work, when they went to their locker room and they all changed into a black dress. Now all the black dresses were a little bit different, but they were really pretty. And then there was one girl that was just a fill-in for the summer or for that season. And temp. And she had a white collar on her dress, but it was a black dress also. It was really a nice story. And at the end, it had about 5 minutes of music, which is good to listen to and relaxing. It was pretty music that they had. Then later on, I watched more scam stuff, but this is stuff that you wouldn't think is being scams. One of them was, it talked about all the plastic that we use, that the stores have quit. Like in our area, some of the stores in Canada have also stopped giving out plastic bags when you go to the stores.
Mostly it's New York
New York hasn't. You can't get any bags in New York State, but when we went to Indiana, we could get bags, and it's really kind of funny because you forget that you can't get bag. You can get bags there, but you can't here.
Well, you can get them here, but you got to buy them.
You have to buy them, yes, and
That's
I'm not
a big
gonna
difference.
pay. I'm not gonna pay for them. So what I do is I bring in a bag that I have. I have some canvas bags, and I have some bags that have a plastic lining to make it easy for cleaning, which defeats the purpose of having a bag. The only difference is you can use it many times over.
It's reusable,
It's
yeah,
reusable.
which is the point, kind of.
But those bags that we used to get from the store, I used to use those for garbage bags, and so now instead of garbage bags for my waste baskets, as a liner, I have to buy the plastic garbage bags, which now the store is making money on us, even though we aren't getting. They were buying the bags before, but they were probably cheaper, and we're spending more money on getting the plastic bags that we get. The other thing that was mentioned in one of the videos, the lady went out for coffee, and they gave her a coffee in a plastic cup with a plastic cover and a paper straw, and she said it didn't make sense, because they're trying to get rid of plastic straws because of a turtle years ago was found with a plastic straw up its nose. So they figure that plastic is what's killing the wildlife. Well, actually, the thing that they found more in the waters was fishermen's nets and the lines from fishing poles is what was in there. There is other plastic in there, but that was the main thing. And I don't know if you've ever used a straw, that when the kids would use a straw, if it was paper, it would be mushed together really bad. Whereas the plastic straws, no matter how they chewed it, they could never mush it. I actually have stainless steel straws that my dad made years ago. I know you can buy stainless steel straws now.
Mm-hmm.
They also say that you should have some kind of rubber coating on that to protect your teeth, because people have been known to crack their teeth on straws. Yeah. I never did. We did have a dog that used to chew stones, though. So we had to watch where we went camping. It was my little poodle. She used to love to chew stones. And one time her breath was so bad. And I thought, oh gosh, what's wrong with her breath? Come to find out, she had cracked a tooth and it was rotting. So the dentist, or the dog,
Veterinarian.
The veterinarian, yes. She had her teeth cleaned by the vet, and the tooth was extracted because it was bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah, it was bad. The other things that they talked about on that's a scam to us that we don't realize are scams are the fact that they're always trying to make you buy things that are, it's going to make you thin if you drink this juice, or if you eat this, whatever it is. It's going to make you, or this cream is going to make you absolutely beautiful. So they're really targeting us for vanity, and you just should enjoy that you are growing old. We're all going to grow old, we hope.
Everybody is beautiful in their own way.
That's for sure. There was something else that passed. Oh, the pink tax. That's what passed through my head when we were talking.
Yep.
A good thing I have it written down, because things fly through my head that I know I want to talk about. And the pink tax is actually ladies' products and men's products. Females' products and men's products. Yeah. Like if you were to buy deodorant, if it's for a girl, it's going to have less stuff in it and cost you more, and it's going to have the lady's scent to it, of course, and the man's is going to have the man's scent. But the thing that was really, really interesting to hear was the razors. A lot of women will use only pink razors, and the men will use the blue razors, and the blue razors will work just as good as the pink razors.
They're all identical.
They're identical. They're probably even made by the same company for all we know. And you get more razors at a lesser price if you buy the men's razors versus the female razors, or the pink razors, the ones meant for girls. These were the things that I found really interesting. there's a lot that goes on that we just don't realize that we're being targeted and spending our money and what.
Even when you go to, not to bash them, but Walmart or any of the larger stores, when you go and you find very few checkout counters anymore, but everything is self-check.
So now you're working for them for free. I went to the Dollar General the other day, and they have two self-checkout things in this store that there's hardly any people in there, and I didn't even know how to use their self-checkout. It was odd. And then my receipt, when it was coming out, it didn't come out all the way. And I said to the lady, I says, is my receipt going to come out the rest of the way? And she said, no, you just have to probably tear it off. Which is kind of crazy because she still had to help me, even though it was supposed to be a self-checkout.
Yeah, it's crazy. We don't work for the stores, but yet we do.
You're working for them for free.
Yeah.
If you do the self-checkout,
and you don't get any kickback.
They're not going to give
prices,
you any price off.
Discounts.
Right. The only time the self-checkout to me was fun was when I was working and I had to go in for one thing. Just one thing is all I was buying. And I wanted to hurry up and get out. And if you were waiting in line, I would have been late for work. So it worked for me in that sense that I was able to just zip in, pay for my thing, and zip back out. Whereas I didn't have to wait in line.
That's the only time I use the self-checkout is when I want to get in and get out fast. Otherwise, I would prefer to go to a checkout person.
Me too. And some of the things that you would buy, like the produce, if you go to the self-checkout, they won't ring up. You have to wait for somebody to come over and type in a code or something, and you're still wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.